Good morning, students. Today, let us see Unit 4 in problem solving using C++. Today's topic is overloading. Creating two or more members having the same name but different in number or type of parameters is known as overloading. In C++, we can overload functions, constructors, and operators. Right? You have two types, function overloading and operator overloading. Function overloading. The process of having two or more functions with the same name but different in parameters is known as function overloading. In function overloading, function is redefined using different types of arguments or different number of arguments. Rules of function overloading in C++. There are certain rules to be followed while overloading a function in C++. The functions must have the same name. The functions must have different types of parameters. The functions must have a different set of parameters. Right now, let us see an example in function overloading. So we have the calculate class and we have created object C, and I'm going to add two numbers, three numbers, and this two number is of integer data type, three number is of integer data type, and the last one I'm going to add one integer and double data type. So depending on the data type, it will invoke these functions, and we should make a note of this, that the function name add is same. Right, so this is function overloading. Operator overloading. Operator overloading is a compile time polymorphism in which the operator is overloaded to provide the special meaning to the user defined data type. Operator overloading is used to overload or redefines most of the operators available in C++. It is used to perform the operation on the user defined data type. For example, C++ provides the ability to add the variables of the user defined data type that is applied to the built-in data types. Operators that can be overloaded are unary operators, binary operators, and special operators. Operators that cannot be overloaded are as follows: scope resolution operator, size of operator, member selector, member pointer selector, and the ternary operator. Syntax of the operator overloading is return type, class name, scope resolution operator, and there is a keyword operator, and OP is the operator, and the various argument list. Right? Now, let us see an example for operator overloading. So here I am going to create an object C1, C2 of complex class, and I am passing the parameter. So like as I have explained in the constructor, like in constructor, the value will be assigned real and imaginary part. Now I am creating another object third. I am going to add this C1 plus C2 and I am going to store it in C3. Now seeing this plus is the operator, so it will go for the operator overloading function, right? So I am passing, that is C1 is a default parameter and C2 I should pass as the parameter. Now C1 is accepted, right, by default. So you will not have the dot operator, but C2 I am passing it as an argument. So using dot operator I will be accessing the variables and it will be added and it will be stored in C3. And finally we are giving C3 dot display. So we will get the real and the imaginary part, right? So similarly here also we have operator overloading, and here is the answer. Next, operator overloading using front function, right? So here in front function what we are doing here is, so I have the binary class, I'm creating three objects, I'm reading, I'm invoking this read, I'm assigning it to ABC. Then what I do is I'm adding this binary operator plus b1 b2. Now in the previous example we passed only one parameter, here I am passing two parameters. So using dot operator I'll be accessing the value ABC and I'll be assigning it. So here what it means is I am passing both the parameters here. Okay, thank you students.